All right, welcome back, guys. Price, unfortunately, keeps dipping. The stock market keeps falling. Why? It's pretty obvious. Global pandemic. In the United States, we have shut down cities like Los Angeles, New York City. They have announced that restaurants are closed, bars are closed, retail stores are closed, gyms are closed, movie theaters are closed. The only thing open are grocery stores, pharmacies, and banks. This is going to have a huge impact on the economy, something that we have never ever seen in our lifetime, okay? I'm talking about minimum of 2 weeks. All of these stores in Los Angeles are closed. What happens when the numbers of deaths increase? Yesterday, Italy, over 300 people died in one day yesterday. We are not at the peak, okay? This is going to climb. And 2 weeks, all of these stores are closed. What if it goes for a month? Okay, guys, my point is people are going to be hurt. People are not going to be able to pay their bills. This is serious. We have to watch the stocks. Bitcoin is a risk-on asset. Even gold is falling. Everything is dropping. So this is the time to act. This is the time to short, to sell, to understand margin trading, to take advantage of this. Stack BTC, okay? If this is interesting to you, hit the like, comment, subscribe, tick the bell for notifications. This is Crypto Rolly, the crypto watch that never stops. Live technical analysis, price predictions, and trading. Remember, this is not financial advice. Please do your own research. Trade at your own risk. Okay, I am not responsible for your trades. All right, let's take a look at the market. We are down. We are down. The volume, 2.5 billion. This is high, and it's all mostly selling. Down 8% on Bitcoin, 13% on Ethereum, 17% on Tezos, BNB down 11%. I don't even see where is Link. It's not even in the top 10 or 12. Okay, where did Link go? Link is down to 15. Okay, guys, Link, let's look at that. That's crazy. Down 18% today. And that was supposed to be the hedge. All right, we're in a complete market meltdown. So let's look at the charts. And you know what? Like I said, this is your opportunity to learn margin trading. Protect your capital, okay? Crypto Fear and Greed Index down at a 9. Fearful times. I don't blame them. The Bitcoin block halving 56 days away, but I don't think this really matters because this is a situation we have never seen before, okay? So we did close the weekly candle beneath the 200 simple, something that we have never done ever before, okay? So immediately this was a bear signal. What happened yesterday? Let's look at what happened. We dropped. We've had a major bounce. We can see that. But we did drop. We dropped after closing beneath the 200 simple. We dropped all the way back down to about 4,400. We had a nice little rally. And then we're rejected by the blue 10 simple on the 4 hour. But where were we really rejected from? We were rejected from, and I'll go over to my BitMEX chart. I think it shows it a little more clear. One moment here. We were rejected by previous support, now flipped resistance, okay? You can see that. If I zoom in, let me take off the moving averages. We were trading in this range here, okay? There was a range, it was about, 5,600 to the top side. Down to the bottom was about 5,200, 5,150. Okay, we were in this range all weekend long. We finally dropped out of it. We did bounce, and where did we stop? 5,150, rejected. This is a classic support, flipped, resistance. Breakout, retest, and rejected, okay? You're looking at high, lower high, lower high. We had this fake out pump. But then lower high, lower high. This was just a wick. If you're discounting the wicks, you're looking at a descending trend line. And yes, we did try to break out and we were swiftly rejected. If you look at the 1 hour what was this, yesterday? We had the Fed. They said they were going to cut interest rates. And upon that news, we looked like we were going to dump right here. That news came out. We shot up. The very next hourly candle, CME futures opened, and we dumped immediately back beneath the trend line. We fell down, came back, retested. Not only did we retest this horizontal, but also the trend line. And now we're floating sideways. You have some support here around 4,900. We'll have to see, if we hold that. But if you lose 4,900, you're going to potentially test back down here, guys. Like I said, this is the perfect time to learn margin trading. Your USD values could take a major hit during this. But if you are a hodler and you plan on holding Bitcoin for 5, 10, 20 years, and what you want to do is accumulate, but maybe you don't want to put in fiat. Maybe you think prices will go lower, or maybe you don't have fiat to invest right now. Maybe you already put in a bunch. Maybe you already put a bunch in at, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000. You're underwater and you don't want to just risk more. This is the time to learn how to trade on margin, how to short when prices are going down and you can't do nothing but buy and hope price goes up. You're kind of at a disadvantage. When you're able to short, you are able to take advantage of the price falling. I have done nothing but accumulate more BTC at these levels. I actually caught a nice little pump here for my VIP members, Roll Team VIP. And then I also caught a nice short here. I caught another short here, and I'm in a short trade right now. I post all of my entries, exits, stop loss, profits for my VIP members. And in fact, today I posted a new tutorial video. I'm posting exclusive videos for my members. Okay, guys, I have, my welcome to the Discord channel. If you want to understand, what each channel is doing on the Discord, I have the RSI and Stoke. These are my personal settings on RSI and Stoke, also how I use them. And then you have the ICHIMOKU clouds, my personal settings, how I use them. Most important, just posted today, risk management and stop loss. This is the most important tutorial video I will ever post, only for my VIP members. And then you also have the Bollinger Bands and your moving averages, your exponential moving averages, and your SMA. Guys, the information to contact me below on Twitter and Discord, you can look at that below. It's $50 a month. We're going to be shut down, can't go anywhere for a few weeks to a month. What better time than now to learn how to trade? Contact me now. Let's get back to the chart, okay? So real simple, man. Yesterday, the day before, we are looking at horizontals, okay? So this horizontal's been drawn for a long time. Where did we stall out? Boom. Obvious place to short. Took profits. Shorting again. Risking very minimal amount, okay? That's where that tutorial on risk management comes into play, okay, guys? But basically, the pressure is down. I don't think it can be more obvious. Could we pump? Sure. But you know what? That would be the most manipulated pump, and I have a stop loss always, so I will never lose that much. And if we just pump to the moon right now, cool. I've actually accumulated more Bitcoin down here. We can go back to 10K. I'll be happy. I'll have more than before. But guys, this is a short the bounce territory. Like I showed you from the very top, for the first time ever, we closed beneath the 200 simple moving average, okay? And let's just do a breakdown. We'll try to see what we can see. But guys, I'm telling you, be prepared for more downside. That is the mission of this video, okay? So look, we closed beneath it. Where would your next target be? We could look at possibly 3,500 to 377 EMA. But most importantly, you're going to want to look at these horizontals, okay? We're currently sitting on top of one right now. 4,900 can be a potential support zone here. You had the previous price action bounce between these horizontals, so we could find some support, possibly, maybe a range in here. But if you lose that, your next support level, let's just put one right here for now, okay? Whoops, 1 second. we'll just draw this. Doesn't have to be perfect. Where are you? Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, that is around, what is it? 4,000? 4,000, okay? So that would be the top where you had resistance, resistance. So, and you actually, when we dropped, we bounced off of it. So 4,000 is a very possible target going forward. And then you can draw one right here. And that's at 3,100, 3,200, okay? So zoom out, and you can do this on Ethereum. You can do this on Litecoin, XRP. Zoom out, go to the weekly, look 4 years of price action, and look at your price, okay? You can see resistance, support here. Look, you can see in 2018, where did we stop? The same place that we found support here and resistance here. So go back, zoom out, get your horizontals, okay? Let's go down to the 4 hour, see if our indicators are worth anything right now. Right now, all I can see is lower highs and a lower low. This is still in a downtrend. This is not the time to be thinking you're going to buy low and sell high. Guys, you're going to need to break some resistance, okay? You need to break some type of resistance before I personally feel comfortable in a long. And remember, this is not financial advice. These are my own opinions, okay? But we have to be real here, guys. All right, so looking at our moving averages, you're being held down by the 10 simple. You're beneath the 10 simple. So nothing bullish to see here on the 4 hour. We can go to the 1 hour. Price is pretty fast. You're beneath your yellow 21 EMA, okay? The Stokes are up high. It looked like they were ready for a cross down, but we haven't crossed down yet. Could we get a pop? Always a possibility. That's why you always use a stop loss to mitigate risk. But, you know, there's potential for this to come back down this way as well. The 4 hour Stokes, let's look at the 4 hour Stokes. 4 hour Stokes, they look like possibly crossing up, but, you know, rejected there. So still pointed down. Nothing bullish yet, you know. Your daily candle is coming in 30 minutes. We'll see, you know, by the time you watch it, it'll be a little later. Your daily candle, your Stokes are just, you know, hanging out down low, looking like a possible cross back down even. Your blue 10 simple's way up here. You know, that's why I can't really pay attention to too many larger time frame indicators after a 40% drop. You know, they're not so accurate at the moment. Your weekly Stokes still coming down pretty hard. Your RSI, let's see, sorry. RSI, still room to go. We are not oversold yet. And, you know, basically, based off of the conditions now, I don't see there to be any reason for us not to come lower, okay? Like I say, this is not normal trading behavior. This is a black swan event, and it's not over. The situation is only increasing in severity. So be prepared for that, okay? You know, basically, I am looking for shorts. I will protect myself. I'm not going all in and just like going to like put my stop way up here or liquidation here. I still have tight stops. I will still take minor loss if it goes against me, but I am prepared to short this as far as it goes down. Let me see. We're on the 4 hour Bollinger Bands. Bollinger Bands, we're still in the bearish zone. You can see when we did pump back up, we were rejected by the middle BB. We were held down by the 4 hour BB here. Never really closed above it, did we? We had that nice wick, but we closed back beneath it. So maybe closing back above the middle BB on the 4 hour would be a signal for potential change in trend. But as of now, we're still beneath it, okay? We can look at the ICHIMOKU possibly. You're being held down by your blue conversion line, came back up, tested it, rejected, okay? So using your indicators and horizontals, you can see exactly where we were rejected. Let's take a look at the stock market real quick, see what happened, okay? So the stock markets did open up at a new low when we opened here. And we did have that pump back up like Bitcoin did, and then we're rejected and closed the day at a new low. We closed at a new low. You see how we came up, came down? So could we see the same thing happening on the Bitcoin chart? Quite possibly, because Bitcoin also rose. We're slowly coming down. We didn't come down quite as hard, not yet, but the possibility still remains. If we follow the stock market trend, you could come back down to this area, at least testing 4,400, if not 4,000. Okay, so we saw that with the stock market, and you know what, guys? What else is there to say? Just be prepared. Understand that this is not the time to think that the market is going to turn around. It could. There's whales that can push the market in any direction at any moment. This is, an illiquid asset. We saw BitMEX. I saw literally, let me go over to BitMEX real quick. Let me see, because this was interesting. Let's look up old Arthur Hayes. So on BitMEX, when we were crashing, there was apparently an attack on BitMEX. Okay? But this is bad, because if this can happen so easily, so here's what we know so far. We came under attack from a botnet that appears to have been probing the system for some time. This botnet was also responsible for an attack on February 15th. February 15th, if you go back and look at it, let's take a look. Where was February 15th? They claimed that they were attacked on February 15th. So let's take a look. Where were we? February 12, 13, 14, 15. That was this dump. That was the top. They are claiming that they were attacked at the very top. And then they were attacked on this day here, the massive 40% daily candle. But this is BitMEX, one of the highest volume traded exchanges out there for Bitcoin. And they are admitting that they were under attack, and they were admitting that if they didn't pull the plug and shut down BitMEX under maintenance when we hit, 38.50, the price could have gone to zero. I'm not playing here. The price could have gone to zero because of this. That to me is more risky than anything I could possibly imagine. It does not make me feel safe. So guys, unfortunately, we have to be looking at the downside. I have a global pandemic. I have the United States shutting down its borders, shutting down its cities, and I have BitMEX being under attack and potentially going to zero at any moment. Why would I be longing right now? If I'm going to long, it's going to be a very short-term scalp trade, in and out, in and out, in and out. Take your profits every time you can. Take your profits. We're going to play this game until all of this blows over, and maybe down the road, we all go back to 20K, and I stacked a lot of BTC down here at 5, 4, maybe 3K. That's my goal right now. Contact me, Roll Team VIP, Crypto Rolly. Thanks for watching another video, and I'll see you next time.